Hi everybody, welcome to Weekend Wisdom. This is Jerry Cates, and tonight we're going to talk about the book, The 5 Love Languages. First I wanted to talk a little bit about, do you wonder why I'm doing this? Well, I'm a life coach, or you could say a personal coach, and I want to give you some useful information so that you can get an idea of how much better your life can be. I also want you to think about what you want to create in your life. You know, the best athletes have a coach. People in business have a coach. People who want to create love in their life have a coach. I even have a coach. Why? Because I want more out of my life. I want to step into my greatness. So if you want more success, more money, fulfillment, or love in your life, but something seems to be blocking you or holding you back, or if you're hard on yourself or you beat yourself up and you find that you have self-sabotaging behaviors that keep you stuck, or do you get excited when you break through an old pattern in the moment but find you get pulled back into the old patterns and ways of being and feel confused and like a failure? These are the kinds of things that I help you deal with. So I'm here to help you take your life to the next level and beyond. There's a link along with this video that you can click on it and make a free breakthrough session with me. It's a win situation for you. It's 1 hour, no obligation. I'll give you tools, life-changing tools, okay? So let's talk about the 5 love languages. You know, and I don't have this, let's see if I have the book. The 5 love languages. Ah, there it is. You can see by Chapman, the 5 love languages by Chapman. So this was written, I think, originally back in the 90s, something like that. Let's see if I can see it in here. 84, okay? Is he a psychologist? I don't know, but this is some good stuff. So the love languages can be used in your relationships. They can be used, you know, within your love relationship or relationships with your children, anything that you have a meaningful relationship with, anything that you want to build a relationship in. So you discover your love language by beginning to, and it'll improve your relationships. You start by understanding your primary love language and your partner's. And the book talks about there's 2 of them. But I think there's one real strong one, and then there's others that can intermingle, or you might have 1 real strong, 2 real strong ones, okay? So it's a way, you know, love is easy. It's easy to fall in love. And keeping your relationship healthy and alive takes more focus. It's more of a challenge. And when we put in the effort to keep love alive amongst busy schedules, personal pressures, priorities, conflicts, we can create a bond if we do take the extra effort to create that bond to fill the love bucket. So just imagine somebody does something nice for you and it makes you feel good. It speaks to your love language. That fills your bucket, your love bucket. And that's what I'm talking about. So let me just go through the love languages. And this is comes right off the site, 5lovelanguages.com. And if you want to go there and take a quiz, you can take the quiz and get an idea of what your love language is. My primary one is touch. That's really important to me. But here we go. Physical touch. This language is not all about the bedroom. The person whose primary physical or love language is physical touch is, not surprisingly, very touchy. Hugs, pats on the back, holding hands, and thoughtful touches on the arm, shoulder, face. They can all be ways to show excitement, concern, care, and love. Physical presence and accessibility are crucial, while neglect or abuse can be unforgivable or destructive. Physical touch fosters a sense of security and belonging in the relationship. So that's physical touch. Words of affirmation. Actions don't always speak louder than words. If your love language is unsolicited compliments, means the world to you. So let me say that again. If your love language is words of affirmation, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing words like "I love you" are so important, and hearing the reasons behind the love sends your spirit skyrocketing. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. This is something to remember. Kind, encouraging, and positive words are truly life-giving. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and invite some of you guys. Hi, Brittany. Oh, Brittany. I'm trying to figure this out. Invite. All right. Quality time. In the meaning of quality time, nothing says "I love you" like full, undivided attention. And what this means is things like being there for this type of person is critical. Being there by turning the TV off, putting the phone away, put down the knife and fork. All the chores and tasks are on standby. You're present. That's quality time. And it makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed dates, or failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Quality time also means sharing quality conversations and quality activities. Acts of service. Can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden and responsibilities weighing on your partner, the acts of service, will speak volumes. And words like "let me do that for you," can make all the difference in the world. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them can tell the speakers of this love language their feelings don't matter. Finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipients of these acts. And then the last one is receiving gifts. Don't make this mistake. It's not about materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on love and the thoughtfulness that comes behind the gift, the effort behind the gift. If you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, that you're cared for, that you're prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring you that gift. If you speak this, let's see, sorry, I said that. A missed birthday, anniversary, or a hasty, thoughtless gift would be disastrous. So would the absence of everyday gestures. Gifts are visual representations of love and treasure greatly. So like I said, there's a quiz on 5lovelanguages.com. If you haven't read the book, it's a really good book. I know that my former husband, my husband that passed away, he and I read the book, and it changed things because, you know, he would get frustrated and I would get frustrated. And what that was is that our love buckets weren't getting filled. So having that knowledge can be really powerful. And you can also take a look at kids. I think there's a quiz for kids. You can do a quiz for a kid on that site and get an insight. What's important? You know, I know words of affirmation are important to me, but touch also. So it's important to know your own love language and your partner's love language, because what I feel is important to me may not be important to him. I know my former husband loved writing notes, and it took me a while to realize it, but he loved getting notes too. When he got notes, it just overflowed his love bucket. And what happens when your love bucket's full? You feel better about the relationship. You feel more connected. You feel loved. Aren't these the things we want in relationships? We want the feelings that will help us get past all the tough times, right? And if we're already stressed and pulling back, it's not going to be a successful relationship. So we get married for a reason. We choose our partners for a reason. You know, it's a great tool, a great opportunity to look at what's important to me. You know, and that's part of it too, is being able to name it is powerful. You know, to name what is important to me. What do I like? You know, and that quiz was really cool. It didn't take very long, and it was right on target for me. So I want to invite you again to come on and make an appointment for a free breakthrough session. I have some tools that are really powerful. And I love doing this work. Give me the opportunity to work with you. It's free. Just click the button. Okay. So let's see I'm just looking for happy Easter, you guys. Happy Easter. Oh, I see some beautiful names. Thanks for joining me. So anybody have any questions? If I always say, if I don't know the answer, I'll go find out. Somebody said to me once, you're a nurse, you should know. That's not true. How can I know everything? But I sure know how to find things out. I have lots of programs and skills, insights, new ways of thinking. One of them is you can be in victimization, and we don't often realize how much we victimize ourselves by what we say. And then shifting over to possibility, standing in a new place. The past classes have been, and you can look them up on my my homepage, I guess you call it that. We did the 4 agreements. That was cool. We did something about the law of attraction. We talked a little bit about, are you addicted to suffering? A lot of times we're in this mode of, stuck in suffering. And it's like a broken cycle that we can't seem to get out, or a rut that we don't have to be in. And last week I did communication with men, which I thought was pretty powerful. Got some great feedback on the assumptions about male and female, characteristics. And let's see what else. We did conversations that matter. So go back into my page and look for those. They're really powerful. Anyway, I really appreciate you showing up. I'm open for next week. I might do some more things like on intention setting. See if I can give you some of the ideas of the coaching that I do. Let's talk about intention setting. What's the difference between setting an intention and setting a goal? An intention comes from within. An intention comes from your desires. And a goal is what you do to get there. It's part of the pieces to get you there. Right? Anyway, thank you for coming. Click on my link for a free breakthrough session. I would love to spend an hour with you. Thanks. This is Jerry Cates, your Courage and Grace coach. Bye. Let me invite all you guys. Any more? Now how do I turn it off? Okay, bye.